Ace Podcast.
You are listening to the Crazy Town Podcast, Season 2, Episode 2.5, with Jonas, TNT Dynamite.
Hi guys, what's going on?
And once again, guest host, Chachmeyer.
Yay, yay.
Alright. Before we start the show, here's another fact. It just doesn't seem quite right. Did you guys know that Anne Frank, the girl who wrote the diary in that book, and Martin Luther King Jr. were both born in the same year?
Wow. Wait.
Doesn't that just not seem right?
Was she like the Jewish lady?
Yeah, the little girl who has that famous book. She wrote the diary, and tragedy happened with not living.
With the Nazis?
Yeah, the Nazis, yeah.
Or are you talking about Helen Keller?
No.
How can you get Helen Keller and Anne Frank mixed?
Yeah.
Anne Frank made the colorful folders with the unicorns and the fucking bears with the rainbow colors on them.
Wow. Helen Keller just, somehow learned when she couldn't hear or see. That's pretty amazing, too, huh?
Oh, I'm talking about Anne Frank. She made the colorful folders.
Oh, yeah. She did all sorts of stuff, man. Hid in a room, and tragedy happened, and...
All right.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, they were born the same year, 1929.
That's crazy.
I know, right? It doesn't seem like...
They both probably feared for their life at some point.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. They were both killed. I mean, there's a lot of common there. They were both killed by people instead of naturally dying. Is it just me, or does it seem like Anne Frank is way older than what Martin Luther King would be?
I mean, she died with her, didn't she?
Yeah, I believe so. I mean, I'm not a historian. It's not my... Well, at least we started the episode off on a happy note. Everyone.
Can you just imagine the tragic children they could have had together?
Oh Jesus! Oh yeah, they could have had. They would be the same age. It would need. Oh, they could have had such
children.
Such children together.
Such tragic children.
Is that even a thing? All right, everybody. Now we've started the show off this way. I don't know what else to expect, but enjoy the show. 1, 2, 3. Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Crazy Town Podcast. I'm your host, Jonas, and I'm here with my co-host, TNT Dynamite. Say hello to everyone out there.
Hi, I'm still here. Not going anywhere. Fucking TNT Dynamite. TNT, D-I-N-O-M-I-G-H-T.
All right. And then we also still have, I guess we would call this his 4.5th time on the show. Boom. Fifth appearance. Since this is the half episode that we fucked up on the last one and over-recorded. Chachmeyer, with us one more time. Why don't you go and say hello to everyone, sir?
Hello, everyone. If you're having a bad day today, it might be my fault.
It's always his fault. So we do want to thank you for listening. If you are following us on Twitter, it's at the Crazy Town Pod, and of course the cornucopia of continuous information about the show, thecrazytown.com. I'm just gonna get right into it today, guys. I want to shout out to a fan, at DangerMan_Urban. He reached out to me actually quite a while ago, but I figured I'd give a shout out now because we weren't giving out shout outs in the first season. He said to me, "I'm digging your show. You guys are amazing. Short, sweet, and to the point."
Well, thank you, Danger Man. We try.
We love you, at DangerMan_Urban. I wonder if there's just the non-urban Danger Man out there.
There's Danger Man _suburban.
Yes, indeed. Danger Man _ country life.
Yeah, rural.
Rural, yeah, I guess it would be rural.
Gated community.
That'd be awesome. So, but Danger Man, we do appreciate you liking the show. Hopefully you still are listening. You sent this a while ago, so maybe you'll never hear this, and if you don't, it's sad. But everyone, please send us emails, tweets to the show with questions, comments, news links, anything you want us to talk about on the show. crazytownpodcast@gmail.com. If we do like what you send us and talk about in the show, we'll definitely give you a shout out. And don't forget about a Crazy Town Podcast rant and rave voicemail line where you can call and leave us your thoughts, or call us drunk, or tell us how much you hate us, or cuss us out. Oh, the number? Yeah, they probably need that, huh?
Yeah, what's that?
512-TAX-1-NIP. I hate taxes and I love nipples, so it fits perfectly.
Yeah, that perfect yin and yang balance of things. Right.
Exactly. So, I guess before we jump into anything on the show today to continue this episode with the old Chacharoni, TNT, let's give them, since we lied to them last time and told them we were going to talk about unwritten rules that should probably be written down, and now it's been pushed off to this episode, why don't you even drop some bonus knowledge on their asses and give them a extra learning with TNT vocabulary word.
I'm all about that. I'm going to drop this like a hot plate.
Uh-oh. Don't burn your hands, everybody.
And this one doesn't have to do with penis diseases either, so viewers at home, this is a real word.
Awesome.
The word today, though you might know it at home, is a proletariat.
Ooh.
Proletariat. Proletariat. Proletariat refers to workers or working class people regarded collectively.
And how would that be used in a sentence?
Proletariat is a word that makes you sound smart and pretentious.
That doesn't tell you what fucking proletariat is.
Look, you didn't specify, so I used it.
All right, hey.
I don't know. From that definition he gave, that sounds about right.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't want to get political.
All right, I'll give it to you. All right, we're going to jump right into topics today. Have you guys ever heard, or are you familiar with, 4chan?
Yes.
Extremely.
All right, TNT, why don't you, for the people out there who may not know what 4chan is, give the quickest description about it you can to tell users what it is.
Right, 4chan is a collection of videos, pictures, and they're all delineated they're all grouped in different areas, and they correspond to different letters.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let me stop you right there. I'm not talking about the innocent shit. This has to do with the other stuff. Why don't we tell them about the other part of 4chan?
All right. It can go anywhere from nice innocent pictures to fucking the raunchiest sex things that you can find. I don't know.
It's littered with, there's parts of it that are littered with racism, just the darkest of the dark of the internet can be found on this 4chan. They actually, I saw an article about, you guys know Shia LaBeouf, the actor who's kind of weird. He does like weird shit, makes weird movies. I think he was in the Transformers movie.
Just do it.
Yeah, that's the same guy.
Right. So I found an article. I guess 4chan has like a vendetta against this guy. He had an art project.
Really?
I guess it was called He Will Not Divide Us. It was like a political sort of art protest. It was against like Trump dividing people, blah, blah, blah. But basically how it started, what it was supposed to be, it was at like an art museum or something in New York. It was supposed to be a live feed of a webcam during the entire presidency of Trump. And people could go and say, he will not divide us into the webcam or whatever. I mean, just some artsy kind of protest, right?
Oh, okay.
Right, so whatever, seems innocent. But whenever you put a webcam in public,
somebody's going to jerk off in front of it.
Oh God, I wish someone jerked off in front of it. It's not quite that cool. The project is really kind of the sub of the story, but I got to get a little background. I guess basically at first when he set up the webcam, people would, like, show up in protests for Trump, and I guess he would actually show up, too, and he actually at one point was charged with assault and harassment because he would get in the face of protesters and, like, scream at them and stuff, like, 'cause, he's not a very stable guy. He, like,
I saw that video.
Yeah, so he ends up, the New York location ended up getting shut down.
Mm-hmm.
So he moved it to Albuquerque, New Mexico, at some other random place. And then that one got shut down too because it ended up getting spray painted. And then they heard once they heard gunshots in the area reported, wherever that place was shut it down as well. So here's where the real story kicks in.
Okay.
LaBeouf decided that
LaBeouf.
We should just call him the LaBeouf.
I didn't realize you were on those good of terms with Shia.
Me and LaBeouf, we kick it. Have you guys ever seen that fucking movie he was in called Charlie Countryman?
No.
Dude, it's a crazy movie.
No.
He's like a, I don't even know what he is, but he's like on an airplane, and the guy sitting next to him dies on the airplane on the way over to like, he's going to like Russia or something.
Alright.
The guy in the plane dies. When he gets to Russia, he meets the man's daughter at the airport, and she is like a ballerina or something like that.
Oh, jeez. It sounds like a feel-good movie.
Oh, it is definitely not a feel-good movie. So he shows...
you don't have to spoil the whole movie?
I'm not going to tell the whole movie, but I'm going to tell you how weird it is. He ends up going to see this girl at, like, her ballet company, but lo and behold, she's, like, dating, like, a Russian gangster or something, and then he gets mixed up in this whole world of, like, ballerina Russian mobsters, like...
Yeah.
Because,
they go hand in hand.
Every time I think of ballerinas, I think of Russian mobsters. So, it may not even be Russian, so please, if you see the movie, don't judge me.
What was the name of that movie?
I think it's Charlie Countryman or something like that. It's like an independent flick. It was actually oddly decent, but anyways, regardless of all of this.
33 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Well, yeah, man, it's not a big name flick. People, like, if it's not a big budget movie, everybody shoves a broom handle in a place it shouldn't go on it, Yeah, they're sexually assaulting the movie verbally on the internet. Anyway, back to the story about how 4chan messed with the LaBeouf.
All right, yeah.
He decided that the webcam wasn't such a great idea, so he decided that he would fly a flag. It was a white flag that said, "He will not divide us." And he put a camera on it, live stream, in an unknown location so nobody could mess with it. And it was just this flag was gonna fly the entire time that Trump was president. Well, 4chan, who had already decided to mess with this project to begin with, all the people who hang out there doing things. Oh, I forgot to mention, on the other one, when it was live in New York City, the guys on 4chan would see people on the feed and from their picture determine who they were and then fuck with them on the internet for days because they went to his protest. So that kind of stuff tells you. I mean, those are the people they dox people, which is basically putting their public information on the internet to get trolled. I mean, they send large amounts of pizza to people's houses to fuck with them. I mean, that's the kind of shit that happens. You know what I mean? They decided that they were gonna figure out where this flag was. So the only thing they could do was watch this stream, which is just a flag flying.
Mm-hmm.
They started studying the flight patterns and contrails of the airplanes passing overhead.
What? Really?
Yes.
Some people have way too much fucking time on their hands.
Right. Oh, absolutely. If I had that much time, I would do something productive, not go find a flag in the middle of nowhere. They took the flight patterns and the contrails, they mapped it out and compared it to radar, of flight radar. Found the flag was somewhere near the town of Greenville, Tennessee.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
So after that, I mean, what else could they possibly do to find the location of this flag? They started studying the star patterns in the area and comparing it to the star patterns of where the stars were. And they also, I guess LaBeouf put out a tweet from a local diner in Tennessee, and that kind of helped them gauge a little bit better of where it was. they narrowed it down between a patch of land, between a house and a river. So what else do you think they could do at this point to try to figure out where this flag was? They have a general area, and all they have is a webcam stream.
I don't know. Did they study the dirt structure to find the exact location of the flag?
They studied the slant of the flag and realized it was on an incline. No.
Did they study the Coriolis effect and figure out the curvature of the Earth to never mind. Anyway, awesome. Keep going. I'm sorry.
No, here's where it gets really technical.
It wasn't technical yet.
Oh, yeah. Here's where it gets real technical. They found a local 4chan user to drive around the town honking his horn repeatedly.
Oh. That's a good idea.
So this dude, he drives around the town just honking his horn over and over again, all around. And one night, the other 4chan people watching the stream finally heard the horn on the live stream. Why LaBouffe thought he needed to have audio on a flag flying was his ultimate downfall, because they would have never found it without the horn. And this guy, he found it, he stole the flag, and then he posted a picture of it online with the 4chan board's info on the flag that they got it. So they beat him again.
They beat him this time.
They beat him again.
He got his flag.
Now, how long do you think all that took?
Let's say a year. I feel like that's a good
Josh,
number.
what about you? How many days, weeks, months, hours, minutes do you think it took?
I'm gonna say a little less than a year.
A little less than a year?
I guess it's got to be less than a year since it just went up a little while ago, huh?
I'm gonna say 8 months.
This may be old. I don't know. I mean, you know me, dude. I pull whatever. It doesn't matter how new or old it is.
I'm somewhat familiar with the story, but I'm gonna say 2 months. I'm changing my answer.
You went from over a year to 2 months? That's like a giant gap change.
I use context clues.
Like Blue's Clues?
Yeah, dude. Am I right?
No. 37 hours.
7 hours. Wow.
Damn it. I underestimated the internet again.
Right.
Yeah.
So this just leads me to think the power of the people on the internet to do stuff like this. If all of these people put their power to good use, what could we fucking accomplish, man?
God.
If you could find a flag in a field with just a camera on it by searching flight patterns and star patterns and having a Yahoo ride around with a horn honking in 37 hours, why can't we find a cure for cancer?
Why do we even have Amber Alerts? Look, man, as far as I know, look, power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely, man. So that is definitely showing some power, some control over the cosmos.
I would say it's just not cool to troll cancer. So.
Yeah. That's true.
It's perfectly fine to troll a flag,
a celebrity,
Yeah.
A flag in a
field somewhere.
Fuck you.
I get you. So they're not interested in doing positive. They just want to troll.
Yes, they're in there for their own enjoyment.
Yeah.
That's probably the saddest part is they know they probably could do something super awesome if they put all their heads together, and they're like, no, let's just fuck with people. We're good.
Well, it's not like they're just an amorphous blob of life with intelligence, man. We're not talking about fucking an AI here. We're talking about a group of people who are like, hey, it'd be funny, and they participated in an ARG to fuck with Messiah.
Excuse me, it's LaBouffe.
Yeah, if you just use his first name or his last name, it comes across weird, doesn't it?
It does. But when you say Shalabu, it really.
That's right. Feels
so,
right.
I thought that was pretty fucking interesting because it only took them 37 hours to find this flag. It's like the best game of hide and go seek ever.
Mm-hmm. No, we should have these guys on Bin Laden.
Right. Right.
Something to that magnitude. You know?
Yeah, why don't they have them go find ISIS's mom? Throwback to another episode.
Find ISIS.
Yeah, why don't they have them find that guy? I mean, they put a video up on the internet, like, talking about the infidels, and they can, like, check the wind trajectory of, like, his hair moving and figure out what part of the world he's in. Pinpoint it to
funny
him.
enough, that's probably how they found Bin Laden to begin with, dude.
Because his hair was out of place?
No, I mean, they probably used, like, similar tactics as the fucking 4chan collective.
They had the Rangers drive around in a Humvee honking the horn till they found
Bin Laden's out the window waving his fist.
He's like, "Oh, you tricksters, what are you doing out there?" They're like, "Oh, there he is.
Stop honking that horn.
You goddamn kids."
Why is that horn beeping?
Right.
Who's outside my cave?
He's the leader of, like, a worldwide terrorist syndicate, and he wouldn't just send a crony out to fucking take care of it. He'd be out there like, "Oh, you darn kids, I'm gonna take off my hat."
Well, there goes our Muslim demographic.
Wait. No, man. We have nothing against Muslims. We have everything against terrorists. Which are 100% completely different. Just because your religion is Muslim does not mean you're a terrorist. They're Christian terrorists.
It's specifically terrorists that live in caves.
Yes. Terrorists who live in caves, or Bin Laden, who is no longer with us, because we honked a horn in a Humvee till we stuck his head out the window and we got him.
So now we're letting the world know.
The unspoken story.
Our unspoken genius tactics on how we accomplish this.
How did we get him? Oh, talk to the guys on 4chan. We use their technique. So, anyways, guys, we'll be right back on the Crazy Town podcast, and we're gonna finally get into unwritten rules of life that should finally just be written down. We'll be right back.
Hello, this is Kaiser Hoslik from Hollywood Science, and you are listening to the Crazy Town podcast on the Ace Podcast Network.
Welcome back to the Crazy Town podcast. Jonas here with TNT Dynamite and Chachmeyer. Guys, you have heard of unwritten rules before, correct?
Yeah.
Yes. So, there's plenty of things that people do in life that they aren't technically rules, but most people follow them as kind of a general best practice. I want to talk about some of the things that people do that aren't written down, but they're rules that basically should be written down at this point.
If there's grass on the field, play ball.
Well, that one is a little gray, because I don't know how I don't know how the law would feel about that rule. All right, I'm going to start off with a floater, a softball.
Oh, okay, all right. An easy one.
An easy peasy, breezy one.
Underhand it to me.
Underhand it. If you're going to stop at a hallway or store aisle, step to the side.
Wait. Oh, you mean like in the grocery store?
Right. If you're in the grocery store, or even like at a hallway at school, if you're in a trafficked area where people are moving around, if you need to stop, step off to the side.
I fucking hate the people who don't do that. So yes.
Right, you're at Walmart, you're just cruising, and then like Grandma Betty and her fucking 19 grandkids are running around, and they're like, "Grandma, I need some chips," and they're just like, "Stop." And then the entire aisle is just fucking blocked. And there's like, you see the lady across from you who's trying to come the opposite way, and you're both mean mugging the fuck out of the bitch in the middle of the aisle. Like, you're looking at each other like, "Oh, I'm gonna get her." And she's like, "Me too." Has ever happened to you guys, or just me?
Not quite that exact scenario, but...
Do I just have those moments with strangers that no one else has?
I think so.
Yeah. So while we're going through these, if you guys think of any, throw them out. I have a list of quite a few to go through, but yeah, I despise this. Because it's just a giant cluster, man. People are so oblivious of their surroundings.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're coming out of the aisle, look both ways. You know, like you're coming out of an intersection.
Just throw your card out there and cause a collision.
It's just the simple fact that people don't care.
That's also true.
Yeah,
What I do with my car is when I'm about 4 foot from the end of the aisle, I push it as hard as I can away from me into the open space, hoping
from like 10 feet back.
Right, I just run and just push it out into the aisle, out into the fucking other cross traffic, see what happens, you know? I like organized chaos.
Some men just like to watch the world burn.
Right. What did you say, Josh?
This is me over here. You're like marking your spot from across the store.
Smashing it right into the damn fucking thing. Alright, we'll move on to the next one.
Alright.
If you're backing out of a parking spot and someone is waiting for you to take it, give me enough fucking room to fully back out of the parking spot.
I don't run into this one as much, honestly. I honestly don't.
I have been in the car with Jonas for a situation just like this.
Were we? Where the hell were we at?
On our way to the grocery store or something. Who knows?
Is this in Ohio?
No.
Oh.
No.
Dude, in Texas, it's the worst.
Yeah, I'd have to agree.
It's like you're 1/3 out of the spot and they're almost on your bumper. Like you can't even get your car out of the spot because they're so close behind you. Like I don't know if they're just afraid that everyone is gonna like steal the spot from you or what.
You can't back out. So then you scoot back into the space to try and remaneuver, and then they scoot up a little further.
Right.
And you're just like in your mind creating a gun under your seat.
Right.
To the situation.
I will shoot you with a verbal gun.
I can't say that their fears aren't unfounded, though. I actually had a situation where I was in the car with a young lady who we were waiting for a spot at a decent distance. You know, she had the blinker on. She was driving at the time. And another car, after the guy left his space, another car slipped in and took the spot.
What a prick.
And me being myself, what's that, Josh?
As she was sitting there with her signal on.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's another unwritten rule. If you've already, once the blinker is on, that spot's claimed.
Claims. Yeah.
Me being myself, I got out of the passenger door, went and knocked on a dude's window. He hadn't even turned the car off yet. Dude, I'm huge. He's not, what is he gonna do?
Yeah.
Shoot me over the car spot. So I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm sitting over here with my blinker on and you just took my spot. He's like, what do you want me to move? I'm like, yes. Move.
Did he move?
Yes.
Look at that intimidation.
It's not intimidation. If you're intimidated by me, that's your problem. I was being assertive.
I see, Dynamite, you're not tiny at all.
Yeah, well, I'm not intimidated. Not like I was going to beat him up over it.
Right, if you would have said no, you would have just been like, you're a dick, and walked away.
Wearing, like, socks that match his shirt, that matches hat, that matches, whatever.
Don't give away my trade secrets to fashion, Judge.
Right. So what would you have done if you would have said no? Just
hours over it.
I would have did like any other citizen and said, fuck you, and walked back to the car and found another spot. But, I mean, he asked me, he said, what do you want me to do, move? And I said, yes, get the fuck out of here, move. There's nothing wrong with being assertive and demanding the respect.
No, there's not. Like, I have no problem speaking my mind about what I want. Like, some people don't. Like, they would rather be inconvenienced than just speak their mind.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Here's another one. If you're talking to someone and you have them on speakerphone, let them know they're on speakerphone.
I mean, generally, can't you tell in your own speakerphone?
Well, right, but like, I before have been on the phone with someone and didn't know I was on speakerphone, and they were out in public, and I started saying, how I mean, you guys listen to the show, I don't have the cleanest mouth.
Yeah, no filter.
Right, and then they're like, oh, you were on speakerphone in the store, and I'm like, you son of a bitch, tell me I'm on speakerphone so I don't drop C-bombs on the phone when Granny's trying to check out.
C-bombs.
I mean, I don't know if it was a C-bomb. I don't remember the actual nomenclature that was used.
I have become Death Destroyer of Worlds. So look, I honestly feel like if you start dropping C-bombs, it's more embarrassing for the person who has you on speakerphone than it is for yourself.
Well, right, but that's why they should tell you that you're on speakerphone. I don't give a shit. I mean, what does old lady Granny think if they hear some dude on a phone say a C-bomb? They look at the girl who's standing there and look at her like she's the fucked up one.
You know what? I'm going to have to say the only reason that this one should remain a rule is in case they're trying to, like, use it for entrapment. If it's like a sting operation, you know, that's fucked up. But as far as if you're in a grocery store and you're going to get me on the phone, me, Jonas, we don't have clean mouths, so you're doing it at your own risk. I don't really give a fuck if everybody in the house 7 hears what I got to say. I don't.
About your thoughts about penises or anything else?
Always with the penises with you, Jonas. Jeez.
Yes, I'm the penis. I'm the one that talks about penises all the time. Definitely not you.
Always with dicks on the mind.
Yeah, with dicks on the brain. All right, next one. Do not give anyone a pet as a present, especially if it's a child and you aren't their parent.
Chachi.
Why are you calling me out?
Oh, I was trying to get your count on that one. How do you feel? What do you think?
I agree.
Dude, if anyone gave me a pet as a present, I would probably punch him in the face.
Unless it was a fish. I have a fish tank. That would be kind of cool.
It's like giving them a present that you constantly have to take care of and maintain. I never understood it. It was kind of like, I used to work at like a rent-to-own company back in the day, and I would like see people come in and like buy a rental computer for their kid for Christmas, like that we would have to go like take back 3 months later because they didn't pay the bill.
That's not cool.
You know what I mean? So it's like you're giving them like, or it's like you show up, well, especially for a child, like, you know what I mean? Like, cool Uncle Rico shows up and he's like, hey, I brought you a llama. And then, like, the kid's like, oh, my God, I love llamas. Let's take care of the llama, Mommy. Yeah. And then the mom
Uncle
looks
Rico's
like the bitch.
Awesome.
Yeah, then the mom looks like a bitch because she's like, we can't afford or take care of or have a place to put a llama or fill in any other, you know, cat, dog, you know, raccoon, whatever.
Any other four-legged animal.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't have a pet because I don't want to take care of one. So thank you for putting that burden on my shoulders for the next 10 years if it's a dog.
Yeah, right? Because no matter what, it's work. Yeah.
Well, right. Like, a puppy is great. They're so cute until they eat all your fucking shoes and shit all over the house. And then they grow into a big dog that barks all the time and you got to take it out constantly.
Uh-huh. I actually had somebody give me a cat for my birthday once.
Really?
Yeah, it did. It happened.
Like,
it was not cool.
I would.
I had the cat for a month and then it was gone.
I would, like, if they got me the animal, I would literally look at them and go, I'm taking this to the pound today. You can keep it, or someone can keep it, or the pound will put it down.
You, or it's going to the pound.
Right. Right. Absolutely.
Or your local Chinese restaurant.
They thought they were being clever because I did mention, like, maybe thinking about getting a cat or wanting a cat. I was like, I don't know, I think about getting a cat sometimes. They're like, oh, I got the perfect gift for you.
Who would, even if you were like, I'm going to go get a cat tomorrow, why would they pick out the cat for you? Part of getting an animal is picking it out.
No, cats are expensive, bro.
Wait, cats are expensive? They're not.
Yeah, dude.
What are you getting, a purebred Siamese from the Siamese?
I don't know what do cats go for on the market nowadays,
you
man.
can get $1 million for free every day. Go to Craigslist.
No, the Republicans are in office, dude. They're fucking super expensive now. How much is a cat?
The going rate for a cat today on...
I need to know what the market high-low is for a cat. Chachi, look that up.
No.
Yes. Fair enough. That's right. No. You said no. Good for you, Josh. I wouldn't look that shit up either. All right, next one. Your friends are there to help you move, not help you pack.
Oh my God! Get out of my head, Jonas.
Was that one on your list?
Oh my God, that is on my list so hard.
Well, this one almost hits close to home, because I did show up to help Chach move one day, and they were packing as we were loading his truck. Do you remember that, Chach?
Yeah, but But you didn't have to pack.
We didn't help pack, no. We did just help put the shit in the truck, but you guys were still finishing up packing.
Try to throw me into the fucking bus.
Look, Chuck, why weren't you fucking packed already though? You like
got a ton of shit.
Did you forget you were moving that day?
Well, to say, we had a ton of shit.
Yeah. I thought it was funny because there wasn't a ton of shit left to pack, but I decided to bring that up because of the one day we went over to help him move and you guys were still throwing shit in boxes while we were loading the truck.
I had you guys there to move the stuff that was already packed and like the furniture and stuff.
Right.
Hence why you didn't do any packing.
Oh, I wouldn't have packed, man.
My gosh. Look at this guy being all defensive. Why did he have shit packed up though? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, how many months in advance did you know you were moving?
10 days.
I'm trying to think of this exact situation that he's talking about. We found a place and moved in a week.
Yeah, it was short notice. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I was just giving him shit because I knew it was a short notice situation. But I've heard horror stories about people moving where they show up like, "Hey guys, we're moving today," and they show up and there's like 4 boxes packed, and everyone's
like 30 empty boxes sitting there waiting.
You can ask, Zach helped me move one time. We all know Zach. I doubt he'll ever be on the show. I'm not giving him an alias. But fucking Zach came to help me move one time, and I have everything next to the door in order of which item goes on the truck when I move.
See, that's
like I am that degree of fucking anal about having everything ready.
You don't have much shit.
Chachi, you don't know what the fuck I had back then. I had shit, alright? Yeah, I don't have a lot now, and I don't appreciate you. My fucking podcast checks have been coming in, Chach. Alright? The Crazy Town bag is pretty good.
Now you have 2 packs of ramen noodles in the cupboard instead of 1.
You got 2 packs of ramen noodles.
Yeah, you damn right. Creamy chicken, bitch.
Creamy chicken to the creamy chicken.
Creme. Yeah,
dude, when creamy chicken came out on ramen noodles, it like blew my fucking mind.
Right? You were like, how did they do this?
Well, I already loved the chicken kind, and I was like, wait.
But it's creamy.
Wait, I can have sauce on my ramen noodles instead of just like broth? Wait a second.
That's the invention ever.
They just put a little bit of flour in it just so it thickens up. That's all they do.
Can I ask a quick question? What's your most favorite and least favorite ramen noodle flavor?
My 2 favorites are chicken and shrimp.
Okay, that's disgusting. Chach?
I'd have to go with like the creamy chicken and like the picante chicken.
Yeah, creamy chicken's good too, yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna have to agree with Chach. The picante is fucking amazing.
Really? And as far as least favorite, I've only ever tried a couple kinds. Like, I really only eat chicken and shrimp. Like, I'm not a big fan of the beef kind. It just tastes fucking funky, man.
Yeah.
I think I eat all ramen. So I'm trying to think of...
Oh, you definitely eat all ramen. Boom.
They had a ketchup flavor that I wasn't too fond of.
What? Did they?
It was a limited run, I'm pretty sure.
I'm sure.
Anybody remembers in the comments below the ketchup.
Because you could just like not put that packet on, boil those noodles, and just squirt fucking ketchup on it.
Maybe that's why they stopped making
that has done it.
Probably out there, somebody out there eating it right now.
Because they had a tomato brand, right?
He's like, fuck you guys, I love ketchup ramen noodles, slurp. As he's eating the pop, eating it on the podcast. Alright.
Slurp.
Alright, what's the next one, Jonas? Let's
leave the bathroom no dirtier than you found it. Silence.
I'm a slob. I have a lot of facial and body hair, so I don't know, man. Like, come on.
Well, I'm not talking about like your own personal bathroom that no one else uses. I mean, like,
what do you mean?
If like a public bathroom or the work bathroom or a friend's house bathroom.
Public bathroom, it's fucking law of the jungle, bro.
Just whip it out and let it go wherever it goes.
Yeah, dude. If like a piece of shitty toilet paper hits the floor, I'm not picking that up. Somebody's getting paid for that.
You are a savage.
You also can destroy a bathroom and still leave it clean.
That's true. I like that. Hey, that was one I didn't. That one wasn't too crazy, but I wanted to touch base on that one.
Oh, yeah.
Return your grocery cart to the cart corral or the store entrance. Don't just leave it in a fucking spot.
Or leave it in the parking lot.
Yeah, right. Just inside a parking lot spot, just randomly.
Or push it up on the median.
Is that
Oh, I've seen it all.
Is that the adopted nomenclature, the cart corral? Is that what we call it now?
Oh, I don't know. People down here call them buggies, and I don't understand that.
I used to love Ohio. The Walmart in Ohio in our hometown, you used to always see shopping carts there was this pond that was behind it from where they had to get dirt from to build up to it. So it created this giant pond in the back, and there would just be random shopping carts back there.
People are like, they don't even take it to the cart corral. They push it all the way behind the Walmart to the sewage pond in the back and push it in there.
Yes, or somehow releasing them back into the wild.
Yeah,
be free shot.
Or somehow the workers were so lazy or negligent that the carts just ended up there, and everybody was cool with it. I'm like, I ain't going to get it.
Yeah, F that.
You get it. Oh, I'm not going to get it. You go get it.
Or teenagers.
Right. Yeah, they're like, fuck this. They're in the back pushing each other around in the carts, and then they're like, I'm gonna push you in the pond. Push it in the sewage.
That could be a perfectly good homeless person's car right there.
It could be.
Now we're teasing hobo. Chuck, do you take your fucking cart back?
Yes.
Do you even if you park far away, will you take it all the way back to the front of the building?
I will take it to a cart return or wherever that may be. Yes. I won't just leave it there.
I'm glad. And Jonas, you too, I assume, right?
I do. I can't say that I never have left it on the median or something like that, but 90% of the time I take it all the way back to where it needs to go.
Because you know how annoying it is when you're going to, back into this parking situation, when you're going to park into a parking space, and you go to pull in, and there's a fucking cart right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a pain in the ass.
I always think back to when I used to work at a grocery store when I was a younger kid and how much I hated that. So I tend to always take it back up to the front of the building if I can. But yeah.
When you were a younger millennial than you are now?
Yeah. But those public bathrooms, fuck that shit.
Yeah, right? All right.
Keep going.
When you need to get on an elevator or a subway or anything, let everyone off before you try to push your way on.
Who does that?
You've never been in an elevator and you're trying to get off and some other asshole's trying to push himself onto the elevator before you even get a chance to get out?
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but yeah,
it's like the fucker's gonna take off without him like a rocket. Everyone's gonna jump out and before he gets a chance to walk into the doors, it's just gonna shoot to the top of the building.
I find that this happened on the subway and shit more often, or the train system they had in Ohio. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The rapid.
Yeah. But I don't understand it. The whole system is set off for exit and then enter. Everyone's like, oh my god, I gotta get on. They're gonna fucking die. I don't know.
I'm gonna miss it.
You never know, man.
Next one. You know where the end of the line is. Don't play dumb. We're all fucking grown. Where people just wander up into the line and they're just like, oh wait, you guys are in line? Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, they just wiggled their way in somehow.
Dude, tell me why I thought you were talking about some fucking existential type of you know where we're all gonna die.
Oh god.
End of the line.
I thought you were gonna say you thought I was talking about Human Centipede.
No, Jesus. No. I just thought you were talking like that. But okay, yeah. Damn it, get in the back of the line, you son of a bitches.
And I don't know why this bothers me so much because, how do you guys feel about this situation? You're standing in line. There's someone in front of you, right? One person. You're waiting in line 30 minutes, whatever. Then all of a sudden, their group of 5 friends comes and joins them in line right in front of you. They're all together.
Do they have items in their hands?
No, I'm saying like, you know, you're in line like at a concert for drinks or to get in or whatever. And like they're like almost like holding a spot for all their friends, and then like 5 or 6 people roll up in front of you. I mean, I get it because they were there and they're all like together, but I just hate that. I don't know why, man. It just like show the fuck
cheating.
up. Yeah, they're cheating. Yeah, they're cheating, man. You know what else fucking makes me mad? Is when you're waiting in line at a grocery store and there's one fucking lane open and you've been waiting for like 20 minutes and there's like 10 people behind you, and as soon as like you get up to be the next person, they open up like 3 other registers and all the other fuckers get to go and check out before you.
Or how about you're in the express checkout lane of 15 items or less, and somebody comes up with a full cart in front of you?
You know what's awesome about that, Chach? That's actually a written rule that nobody follows. That is written on the sign.
And the cashier just doesn't do anything and just starts ringing them up.
What are they going to do? They're going to be the fucking number Nazi? You never went through something with more than 15 fucking items?
I'd be like, can you count?
I could totally see Chach doing this, too. It's like, excuse me, sir, you have 16 items.
Yeah, what is the cashier supposed to count every item or every cart that comes up, Chachi?
A whole shopping cart full.
I mean,
Right. Now, I can see that. Like, if they roll up, like, with, like, a bulging cart, like, you're like, bro.
And even so, the cashier still just brings them up.
Because they're just making $8 an hour, dude. They don't give a fuck. They're still checking somebody out regardless. They don't give a shit if you got one item or fucking 2,000.
I was making an hour at the liquor store, and I got threatened every day, but that didn't stop me from fucking kicking people out of the store.
Be like, excuse me, sir, you are denied your rum. Get the fuck out.
Chachi and his liquor store roots always coming out. There it is.
You don't know power until you have the power of the ability of somebody to drink or not.
Yeah,
when you hold that sole power of you're buying this now or you're not getting this at all tonight.
Well, yeah, in the town you buy the liquor store, there was only one, so it was a pretty big deal if you couldn't buy it.
There was 2. We were open the latest.
And there was a ton of alcoholics.
Yeah, right. There was 2 liquor stores, but we were open the latest. So if it was like past 6 o'clock and you pissed us off, you better go to the next town over.
Oh, man. That's a little, that's like...
You're not getting back in here.
Congratulations, Chach.
I'm amazed about
Yeah, power over the alcoholic.
They should have had a reality show called Hardcore Liquor, like Hardcore Pawn, and it could have been you guys banning people from drinking beer.
That'd make sense.
That's actually a great idea.
That
is. You call it like Storage Wars for liquor. I don't know. Maybe not that one.
Liquor Wars.
Liquor Wars. It's like 2 liquor stores. 2 liquor stores fighting over territory. Like,
you could throw some midgets in there too. Little people. Dwarves. Little people.
Alright.
I don't know, man. It make for good TV.
It might.
Right,
I love how you said midgets, then you PC'd yourself by saying little people, and then you contradicted yourself by
going to dwarves.
I don't know. I don't know which word is their word, alright? Look. I don't know which one is theirs.
I get it. I get it.
Hit them all.
Yeah, dude.
I get it. Makes sense. Alright. Don't bring a baby to a movie theater.
Don't bring a baby into this world.
Wow. Jesus.
Dude, I don't know, man. You hit a chord there. You made me mad because I was thinking of babies in movie theaters. That doesn't happen too much though anymore. Usually,
no, but dude, okay, I get that you have a baby and a baby it takes a lot of work and you want to go still have fun. But when you make the decision or the accident to have a child, you can wait till that movie hits home video to watch it, other than dragging your kid to the theater.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're going to go do it during the day on a Tuesday.
Well, I don't even think movie theaters allow them in anymore, dude. I think they're done with that. Yeah, I don't think they do that shit anymore.
It was a couple years ago, restaurants started banning, children.
Really?
Yeah, like if the kids came in with the kids and the parents came in and the kids started getting too rowdy and too upset, they were asked to leave.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I mean,
some restaurants really stepped up and, because you don't want to be sitting in a restaurant eating your dinner listening to some crying, fucking screaming kid.
Oh my God. Speaking of that, I went to, I had to go get something laminated, and I went to Office Max. And I was standing in line, and there was two people in line in front of me. The guy they were helping, and then one other person. So there's two people behind the counter. They're both helping the same guy. So this goes on for like 10 minutes. I'm standing there. So
one of them was in training, I assume.
No. They couldn't figure out what they were doing or something. So anyways, so then like the guy in front of me goes over to get help next, and they're separate. So then this other guy comes up. There was two people, because then the two employees split and were both helping separate customers.
Hmm.
Well, then the guy finishes the one. Then the other guy goes to help the other people. So then there's two helping a customer again. Those people that were getting helped had a baby. The baby starts crying, fucking loud. So then I've been there for like 20 minutes watching two people help one customer. There's crying babies. There's like people behind. Oh my God, dude! It was like that scene in like fucking Punch Drunk Love where there's all the noise. I don't know.
Did you maintain Grace Under Fire though?
I did. I was like Brett Butler in that show.
I find that the more people around me get frustrated, the more I tend to become more calm and just like patient.
You're just like, well, they're wilding out, so I'll just chill. It's cool.
Yeah, honestly.
All right, next one. Don't ask a woman if she's pregnant.
Yeah. I disagree with this one.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Unless you think you can outrun her.
No, come on, look. I work with majority women in my field, all right?
Right.
One of my favorite pastimes, like this is my fucking baseball, is to go up to a woman and be like, hey man, you look pregnant today. You're glowing,
or
I do. They'll be like, I got a headache. I'll be like, yep, you're pregnant.
Well, no, I don't mean like just like that as like a playful whatever. Like it's like if they have a big belly, don't go up and say, "When do you do, honey?"
Oh, yeah.
That's more of what we're talking about here.
Right. Well, who would do that?
I've seen that happen before.
Like a kid, maybe.
Fucking awkward as fuck. Like, that's just awful. Anyways, next one.
Alright.
Freeway on-ramps. Use them to speed up to the flow of traffic. Do not go slow.
Ah, I see what you're saying. That is annoying.
I fucking hate it. I can't tell you how many times I have to, I'm flying down the on-ramp, getting up to speed, and you have to pass someone and get it cut into traffic before they get off the fucking on-ramp because they're going 30 miles an hour.
What bothers me is when people are in the passing lane and they're going slower than the people in the fucking regular lane, the right lane.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Oh, yeah.
You're just going to hold everybody up.
Well, here's the deal. I've been in this situation a million times. Even if I'm in the left-hand lane and I'm going the speed limit or going faster than the speed limit, if I see someone coming up behind me, I get over, let them pass, and then get back over into the left lane.
Exactly, and that's common courtesy.
Right. If people are if more than one person passes me on the right-hand side, I move over and stay there until everyone's by. Because obviously I'm going way slower than everyone else is.
Obviously they got something super important to do,
Right, right. I mean, they gotta go cut off people in an elevator or take their baby to a movie. Or park really close to you when you're trying to back out of a parking spot. Son of a bitch.
Or steal flags.
Right, or steal a flag because, Shia LaBeouf's flag. Steal all those. Okay.
We got another one?
Oh, yeah, I got a couple more.
Yeah.
If someone is wearing headphones, do not make them take them off to talk to you unless it's something important.
Oh my God, Chachi, take this. I need to breathe. You like causing me anxiety with some of these. I'm like serious anxiety.
Like you agree anxiety or you disagree anxiety?
Well, I just picture myself in those situations. It's like just
Right.
Like quit talking to me. Can't you see I'm trying to listen to music and not be bothered?
Well, most
Is that what
people
you mean?
who put in headphones, like if you're at the grocery store and you have fucking headphones in, like you pretty much are putting out a beacon saying, I don't want to be talked to.
Right.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like even if
what if you need to be talked to?
then that's fine, but don't just, like, people who, like, you have on headphones and they're just like, you know where the cereal is? You're like, what?
Yeah, people just trying to be friendly.
I just act like I don't hear them.
But then that makes you look like an asshole.
Because I have headphones on. I don't probably hear you. Even if I'm pretending, I probably don't hear you. Just headphones in my ear.
Let me ask you this, TNT. If you see a super cute chick out at the grocery store that you want to talk to, and she has headphones on, do you let her go?
Oh man, that's can't catch that fish, man. Sorry.
So ladies out there, if you want to be left alone, well, at least by halfway decent human beings, just wear headphones at the grocery store.
You know, it's funny. I actually have I have a Bluetooth earpiece that I usually use, and
because you're super fucking cool and important.
Excuse me. It's really tiny. It's an earbud. It just kind of like fits into my ear, so you can't even really notice it. Now I'll listen to music if I go to the grocery store. I'll listen to music while I'm shopping, or I'll listen to a YouTube program or anything, or a podcast similar to this one. And people come up to talk to me. And, you know, I try to, I'll just pause it on my phone and I'll talk. What are you going to talk about? Oh, yeah, the weather's great. All right. Shut the fuck up.
Well, that's a little different because you're not full blown wearing headphones. You know what I mean? It's like you don't have two headphones in, like where you can obviously see you have two things blocking your hearing.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's another one.
Be left alone.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, most people who have on headphones are doing it for a reason. You know what I mean?
Most people in general want to be left alone.
Yeah, probably. That's probably true. Then you get me like, yeah, you ever eat vitamin water? Huh? Want to hang out? Not really, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, right.
I'm friendly deadly.
I know it.
I know. If you are looking at a picture on someone's phone, don't scroll through the rest of their pictures.
Oh. You ever done this, Chuck?
No.
I have not either. Like, if someone hands me their phone to see a picture, I respect that, man, because you never know what you're going to see. You could go one to the right and there's a dick.
Yeah, you don't really always want to see what the next picture is, depending on who the person is.
Right.
Yeah, okay, well, I'll be the dirtbag in the group. I've done this before.
Did you ever find a naked picture or something that they didn't want you to see?
Well, yeah, something they didn't want me to see, but it wasn't a naked picture.
What didn't they want you to see?
It was just like a picture of one of their family members in the hospital.
Oh, I gotcha.
So okay. I kind of felt like a dick afterwards. So yes, I turned my fucking
Wait. Why are you taking pictures of your family while they're in the hospital?
It was a picture of one of her family members that was in the hospital, but she was showing me a picture of fucking, like, I don't know, a tattoo or some shit.
And you're like, what up? What's next?
And I was like, I want to see your tits. And it was a fucking private photo of one of her family members. She was like, why'd you do that? And I was like, oops.
You should have been honest. I'm like, I was hoping your tits would be the next picture. That's what I thought you were doing. I don't
really like to compound the asshole there, Jonas. You've been an asshole. You apologize. You keep moving. Like, oh no, I was hoping I could see your tits.
I was just joking, but that would be funny if that's what somebody said. All right. I have two of my own.
What's that? What'd you do?
The first one, if you're listening to something on your phone, put on fucking headphones, man. Don't do like the 80s boombox on your shoulder, like with a phone in your hand. Nobody wants to hear what you're listening to, what you think is hip in the street. Like,
Joe, what the fuck is it with girls and Snapchat? Women, I love you to death. Beautiful creatures. You deserve everything in this world. Equal everything. You deserve more. You give us life on this planet. But what the fuck is it with you and Snapchat and having that shit turned all the way up? Do you really need all 7 fucking bars at the top of the screen to hear your Snapchat? Nobody wants to hear your Snapchat. There's nothing interesting. It's usually just a bunch of people screaming in the fucking bar. Yet you always have to have it turned all the way up. It's blaring loud. And, woo! Yeah, right here, girl. Shut the fuck up. Turn the Snapchat down. You can't turn it down a little bit? I'm sorry. I'm done.
Wow, that is strange. God, all of these have turned you into a monster today.
Dude, I am. Like just a fucking bundle of nervous energy right now. Thank you, Jonas. You've broken me.
Broken you. But yeah, dude, like I can't tell you how annoying it is when you're like going to try to do something and someone's just rolling through listening to like Lil Windex, just like.
Don't you bring up Lil Windex.
No, or just, whatever. Just, you're just chilling. And then people are just, like, blaring music on their phone, and, it's just a pain in the ass.
Which is exactly why I have that Bluetooth headset, Jonas.
Well, and you're a respectable human being, and that's why we are homies. One more. I'm just going to say the zipper merge in traffic. When 2 lanes come to one at a time, motherfuckers.
Are you saying when lanes merge together?
Yes, the zipper merge, man. 1 car, 1 car, 1 car, 1 car, 1 car, 1 car. Then you get everybody who's like, it's like if you speed up to pass 3 cars, you're going to get there an hour faster.
Yep. Kind of fits into the other one with the speeding up to get on the fucking off ramp.
Oh my god, that drives me so crazy because all that does is cause a bigger bottleneck. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, just fucking flow into in together.
Right,
like,
it's the zipper. Like zipper. 1 car, 1, right. Like,
or just scoot over to the passing lane if you see somebody that
instead of having like 16 assholes in the left lane that won't let anybody in the right lane merge in.
And everyone on the right lane is trying to pass everyone to get up like 6 cars farther so they,
so they're causing a traffic jam.
Right, it makes it 10 times worse than it did, like, before. I've also stayed right in the middle to prevent people from going around me. And I've had a guy go off in the curb into the median and come and pass me to get in front of me, to get 1 car ahead of me.
I've had somebody pass me in the median doing like 70 miles an hour.
To get around like a zipper merge situation?
No, like, I'm just saying, like, they went to the median and made their own lane on a 70-mile-an-hour highway.
Yeah, I could see that.
People are fucking crazy.
People get road rage, man. Do you get road rage shots? You drive, actually quite a lot.
But I don't, like...
you don't do anything dangerous?
I road rage inside the car. It's bottled up inside the car. It doesn't leave the car.
So you don't overtly express that road rage.
So, like, you'll, like, yell at them, but inside the car, you won't throw gestures out the window, things like that. You won't throw things or blah, 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 or try to...
No, driving recklessly, I think, is more what I was trying to figure out if he did.
No. Do you do that, Chach?
Drive recklessly?
Recklessly? No.
So you just basically, like, will yell and be like, motherfucker!
A little bit, maybe. But I'm in control. I'm not like right there. I'm there.
Do you ever like swipe your car at people? I've done this before.
Wow. Wow, man.
Wow. No, this is the old Dynamite. The new Dynamite is grown up. I was going to get there. It's a work in process, man. Nobody's perfect.
I used to have some rage.
Old man car, is that why?
I'm not damaging my my DeVille, but look, I used to drive pretty recklessly. I've passed people going 80 miles per hour at the median before. Yep, fuck you. I've swiped my cars at people who got too close.
Man.
I used to be crazy. When I was driving my Kia, I should be dead. But that was the old Dynamite, the new Dynamite, reformed, understood, more adult.
He drops Kia.
Yeah, I drove a Kia. This is my fucking first car. Fuck you, Josh. Jonas, what was your first car?
My car right now is a Kia.
You did. Yeah, there's the wrong with Kia.
Yeah. Newer Kias. Yeah, but he's saying older.
Oh my God. No, get out of here. I did not say that.
My first car was a Dodge Spirit. It was an old person car, man.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, it was nice and roomy, man. It was sweet. You could fit like a lot of people in it, and I was like driving people around, so I guess that worked.
Yeah, I had a green Kia Sophia.
Do you guys have any? What was your first car?
I had an S10.
Oh, that's still synonymous in my mind with you too. Every time I think of you, I think of that S10. I don't know if I have any more, man. If I think of some, I'm gonna like fucking break my psyche.
Yeah, I know. We need to chill it out. You're already about to have a fucking breakdown because of.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and take a quick break. That's all we have for this on the Crazy Town Podcast. That is all the time that we have for today on the Crazy Town Podcast. Special extra 2.5 episode with Chachmeyer. I do want to thank everybody for listening today. TNT Dynamite, you got anything to tell everyone before we go?
Yeah, man, TNT Dynamite. You can find me on the YouTube. Always glad to be here. Thank you for listening. I'm on the YouTube. I'm sure I'm on there somewhere. You can find me. I'm also on Twitter, TNT Dynamite at twitter.org.
Jesus.
Net. Yeah, there you go. Pretty popular. The Dynamite Army is growing.
You're at dynamite.tnt.
There you go.
Twitter.popularguy.com.
Yeah, dude. You should look for me. I'm right next to Brad Pitt. We're like almost the same person. We're basically
pretty close.
Basically Brad Pitt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Him too.
Oh wow, you're like a Brad Pitt Tom Cruise combo.
Yeah. Brad Pitt, Tom Cruise, TNT Dynamite.
If they were to have a child, it would be Dynamite.
Yeah.
Ah. If two men had a baby together, it would be Dynamite. I like it.
Yes. No matter who the two men were.
Any two men had a baby.
I'm the homeless offspring of a fucking man baby. All right.
Jesus. All right, Chachmeyer, thank you once again for being on the show, your 4.5th appearance. You have anything to say to everyone before you dip out?
It's always fun. Thanks for listening. I'll be back.
Yeah, he will be back. Chachmeyer, I almost forgot. We have an idea for you, sir, about being our representative on location at certain events.
Ooh, do I get to travel?
Maybe.
Absolutely.
We're just preliminary. We're just preliminarily talking about it. But is that something you may be interested in?
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, well, we'll see. We'll see if we'll have Chachmeyer on location going forward on the show. So, wanted to bop that in here real quick before we go. And once again, I'm Jonas. If you aren't following us on Twitter, you should, at the Crazy Town Pod. If you don't, Aunt Lucia won't take you to the bar mitzvah this weekend.
Come on, Aunt Lucia. I really want to go.
I know. The cornucopia of continuous information about the show. TheCrazyTown.com. Review us on iTunes, CastCrunch.com, all that stuff. We love it. We want to hear what you love about the show, what you hate about it. Whatever. Just get a hold of us, man. But anyways, for TNT Dynamite, and for Chachmeyer, and this is Jonas, we are out.